talk about the new Radhasomi teachings because they are new. Anybody who thinks they're not new is obviously not listening to what the new guru is saying. Now, I like the new teachings, but they are very different from the old ones. To say that they're just a new way of explaining because people are different is just not facing the truth. You see, traditional Radhasomi teachings are very different from the path to enlightenment for the fundamental difference that they were always duality teachings. And I'll go in a moment into what duality is versus oneness. Now, oneness says, the teaching of oneness is that there is only one. There is nothing but the one. Paltu eko yek hai, dusra nahi koi. Paltu says there is only one, there is no other. Now, if you don't understand oneness, you will misinterpret the statement of Paltu Sahib. You will take that to mean there's only one God. You don't need to say there's only one God. Paltu is saying something far more profound. He's saying there is only one. Nothing but the one exists. Therefore, you are the one. You just have to realize it. Now, it doesn't mean understand it intellectually, it means realize it, which is very, very different. Duality says that you are separate from God. It's not that you think you're separate. Duality says you are separate. Duality is a teaching of many. Duality says there are 5 regions. There is an actual journey. Your soul has to leave the body through meditation and traverse through 5 actual regions. And each region has a person who's in charge called the Lord of that region. He has a name according to Radhasomi Mat. And you have to transcend each region and finally get to a place called Sachkhand. Now, that's duality. That is traditional Radhasomi teaching. The current Radhasomi teachings are pretty radical. It's a pretty profound change from those days. It's not a little change, and I'm going to go into each one. For example, regions are literal and the lords of the regions are literal. Now, if you have any doubt of that, go read Path of the Masters. Go read what Dr. Julian Johnson says. He's very, very clear that this is a very real, actual journey. Now, Sant 2.0, or the current Radhasomi teachings say, it's a metaphor. It's a way to explain. There are no literal regions. Many years ago, I asked the current master a question. I said, my God, not that God is mine or yours, but my God is here. He says, my God is also here. Good answer. I said, no, but the books say, the Santamat books say, that you have to traverse 5 regions and get to Sachkhand, and that the Satpurush resides in Sachkhand. He says, no, burn the books. He goes, that's only a way of explaining. They're just levels of awareness. They're not literal. In other words, he's saying it's a metaphor. There is no actual journey. It's a realization. So he's saying God is here. That's not what traditional Santamat says. Traditional Santamat, if you read any of the traditional books, they say God lives in a place called Sachkhand. And that you need to get to Sachkhand for you to be God realized. Now that's no longer the case in the new Santamat. This is a very clear distinction. Okay, now, traditional Santamat 1.0 says that your purpose is to get to Sachkhand and that the soul leaves the body through meditation. Your soul lives inside your body. It's got to leave through your meditation. The Shabad pulls it up and you get to a place called Sachkhand. Santamat 2.0 says that Sachkhand means realization. Sach means truth. Khand means region. It means to realize the truth. To realize the truth. Soul is not separate. There is no separate soul. You just got to realize who you really are. That you are the one. because one means there is no other. That's what one means. So the means is meditation, according to Sant 1.0. According to Sant 2.0, meditation is just to tire the mind. You're not going to get there through meditation. Now, that matches traditional teachings on oneness and enlightenment.